Hello friends. So this bad boy is coming along. I started some of the line work I think day before yesterday and carried on with it yesterday. It's a little bit more tedious than it looks. I'm not just tracing the lines, I'm trying to get a certain width and heaviness, and I like the lines to join with a certain look to the seams. And I also usually do more than one coat just because it kind of sinks into the separated parts between like the two different colors, and so I like to have a little heaviness to it. So it usually takes 2 coats. So it's just as tedious as another paint layer, except for maybe more so because there's a lot. So anyways, that's what I'm working on today, and I will catch you in the next video. Here's a little close-up for your viewing pleasure. I've recorded an episode of Just Jenny Lee and done a little bit of time lapsing, and my arm is breaking, so I'm gonna take an actual crochet break like I promised earlier. I am so excited. I have gotten 60-ish new followers since the new year, and that may seem really tiny to people who have hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers or subscribers. Excuse me, that would be what you would be on YouTube. For me, that was just really exciting to see like a 20% increase in subscribers, just by putting some effort into actual YouTube. So I promised to get back into the yarn, and my wrist is definitely doing better after racing to finish the scarves that I finished. I didn't even need to race, but like once I got into my mom's scarf, I just wanted to be done with it because I thought we were going to meet up with them. And then plans kind of got awry, and we won't be seeing them until this weekend. So I was kind of ahead of the curve there, but because of that, I gave myself a little breather. So one of the crochet projects that I had going on in the fall that I was hoping to work more on in the winter was a new pattern that I was writing. And I thought I would just tell you a little bit about that. So it is inspired, first of all, by a stitch. What you see behind me here is called the Calderwood Throw.
And that was designed by my lovely friend Sissy of Wellstone Creations. And you can find her patterns on Ravelry, and you can find all of her content on like Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So what I wanted to do, because she said it was okay, she doesn't like to design wearables. And I said, I love this. The feel of this is so nice and so drapey that I was like, I want to design something with it. And so I'm working on a cardigan. This is the back panel that I have so far. And this is what I'm going to be working on while I'm crocheting. So I got this yarn at Hobby Lobby. It is called Baby Bee Sweet Delight. So it's a weight number 3. So it's a little more fine weight. And I am using my Clover number 5, size 5 hook. So I'm going to sit and maybe just watch a little bit of YouTube and crochet for a tiny bit. And then my hubby and I are planning on getting into a live stream this evening in the studio. So he's going to get back to working on his painting. And yeah, I will keep working on line work. So I will see you in the next video.
A place where architectural genius and Bavarian-inspired kitsch go hand in hand.
Okay, so I was watching this really fun documentary on some German castle that was like crazy expensive when it was built 150 years ago, and has like a cave, the interior of like a cave inside the 3rd story with like stalactites and everything. Really interesting. But anyways, I don't need a terribly long break. This is as far as I have gotten, and essentially I want to make it long enough to be a cardigan that is a little bit probably longer than this, goes like, you know, from my armpit down. So I don't want to start decreasing for the armholes until I have it long enough. And I don't want like a crop top cardigan. I want like a cozy one that has, you know, covers my butt a little bit. So anyways, I am excited because my husband just got home and he is going to throw together some leftovers for us, and we're going to do a live stream. So I'm going to head back into the studio to get back to line work on Eye on the Prize. So I will catch you in the next video. Oh, P.S. I forgot to mention, I said I was using a size 5 hook, and I got like, I was halfway through a row when I picked it up, and I got to the end of the row and I was like, there's no way this is a 5. So I frogged it, went, grabbed my 4.5, tried it, and I was like, yeah. So sorry about that. I misspoke. It is a 4.5. But anyways, onward to the studio. Hello, friends. So I'm so excited because I am not just alone in the studio. I have had a guest with me tonight, and he is hard at work on his practice painting. We just wrapped up a live stream, and I think it's bath time and snooze time and time to get back to it in the morning. So thanks so much for joining me for today's vlog, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a great night.